So I had a little mentee bee last week, and one of the things I was talking to my mom about through my tears was that I feel like not only did I fail myself by, now being in this place of like burnout recovery and I'm not currently building something. Well, now I'm starting to build this burnout girl boss, but I hadn't been building something. And I just feel like not only have I let myself down, I've let my child down, I've let my mom down, I let my brother and sister down. I was supposed to be the one. I'm the one. Right? Growing up in my family, I was the one. And you're probably the one. If this content is attracting you, you're probably the one. And you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the one. Right. And being the one the weight is so heavy. It's so heavy. Anything that feels like failure when you're the one it just shatters your self-esteem. And being this family hero that's holding everything together at some point for a lot of us leads to a very dangerous place. It says our nervous system has literally learned that being needed and producing output was our only reliable source of safety, because that's where we were getting all of our validation and all of our self-esteem and all of those things. So as a result, we developed what the research is calling a false self, a highly capable, impressive identity that earns love through performance rather than simply existing. And if you have a lot of issues outside of work, but in the men that you date, you probably know a little bit more about this as well. I definitely do. You didn't choose to be a girl boss. The research says you were operating from a motivational architecture driven by the fear of failure and your need for approval rather than genuine intrinsic interest. So this stuff was wired into us from childhood, from being the gifted one, from being the family hero, for being the one. We created a false sense of self where we have to have output, highly perfectionist, highly perfect output going out so we can get the praise that we needed so we can love ourselves. That's what all of this actually is. And that's what we all need to unpack. So that way we can just love ourselves, whether we're failing, whether we're resting, whether we're not doing anything at all, whether we're being whimsical, whatever. And when we're succeeding, we should be able to love ourselves through all the processes, all the points. I know I don't. I have a very hard time with this. This is something I'm really struggling with, which is why I am doing this, which is why I need to unpack this. And I know it's not just me.